Children, I hope you are well and you are doing your study well at home during this pandemic. Okay, and enjoying the things. Okay, now we are for this exercise we have done 5 questions already in the class. Okay, now we have the last question, that is 6. According to this question, there is a circular park in a colony. Okay, which is radius 20 meter. This also radius. There are 3 friends, Ankur, David and Sayed. They are sitting at the equal distance and they are playing with a toy telephone. Okay, we have to find the length of this toy telephone. Okay, this length of the toy telephone. Correct? So, we will join this A to O, that is the radius, then we extend this AO up to P, which intersect this DS at P. Correct? But this OP line is drawn from the center of the circle to the chord, as DS is the chord. This O line bisect the chord and perpendicular to the chord. So this OP bisect DS. Correct? Now we will find out the length of AD, AS or DS. So we assume that the length of this AD, AS or DS be 2x. Then join AO to this. I will explain you this. OP is perpendicular to the DS and OP bisect DS. So DP is half of DS. So value of DP is x meter. Okay, we are taking the value in meter. Now we will take triangle, the bigger triangle ADP. In the ADP, because the P is right angle, okay, so we use Pythagoras theorem. AD square, that is hypotenuse square, AP square perpendicular, and DP is base square. AD is 2x as we have assumed. AP we don't have any value. Then DP is x square. So we find out with this equation, we find out the value of AP square. 2x square minus x square. 4x square minus x square becomes 3x square. So AP square is 3x square. Then we find out the root square of this 3x square, we will get the value of AP. So AP is root 3x. Correct? Now we will take another triangle, the smaller triangle, that is DOP. In the triangle DOP again, P is right angle, so DO square equals to OP square plus DP square. Now we don't have the value of this OP, so we will take whole line AP, then we reduce this pi, so we get OP. Correct? So according to this, OP equals to AP minus AO. So we replace this OP square by AP minus AO whole square. So DO square equals to AP minus AO whole square plus DP square. Then we extend this bracket or expand the bracket by the identity A minus B whole square. DO square equals to AP square plus AO square minus 2AP into AO. A minus B whole square is A square plus B square minus 2AB. That plus DP square. Then we will substitute the value. AP square we have already defined it. AP square is 3x square. AO square is 20 as the radius of the circle. 2 into AP. AP is root 3x and AO is 20 plus DP is x square. And DO actually it is a radius of the circle, so 20 square. This 20 square is 400. This 3x square and this x square turns 4x square. This 20 square again 400. 2 multiplied 20 become 40 root 3x. Okay, so we will get this equation. So this 400 and this 400 we can reduce. So we have the equation 4x square minus 40 root 3x equals to 0. So this part we will subtract towards to right side. So 4x square equals to 40 root 3x. We reduce this x to x. Then we got 4x equals to 40 root 3. So x equals to 40 root 3 by 4. By you cut it, you will get 10. So x equals to 10 root 3. Okay. Now we have the value of AD. AD is 2x. We assume that AD, AS or DS is 2x. So AD equals to 2x. You substitute the value of x, that we have 10 root 3. So 2 into 10 root 3x equals to 20 root 3. So the length of the string AD or AS or DS is 20 root 3. Okay. If you have doubt, you can ask. Now we take the theorem 10.8. According to the theorem, the angle subtended by an arc at the center of the circle is double the angle subtended by the same arc at any point on the remaining part of the circle. So we have the figure C. This is the arc AB subtend an angle at center, that is AOB. Then same arc subtend another angle ACB at the remaining part of the circle in the major arc part. So this angle and this angle we have to relate. So angle AOB is twice of angle ACB. Similarly, in this figure we have this AB is the diameter which divides the circle into two semicircles. This angle is straight angle and this angle is subtend in the above semicircle. So this angle is twice of this angle. Likewise in this figure also, this angle is twice of this angle, correct? So we will prove how it will happen. So according to the theorem, we have a circle which is center O and radius R. The arc AB subtend angle AOB at the center and angle ACB at remaining part of the circle. We have to prove angle AOB is twice of angle ACB. We will consider one triangle, that is AOC. Okay, in this circle, this AO and this OC is equal because these are the radii of the circle. Therefore, this angle 2 and this angle 1 will be equal. Correct? So, we will show that when we extend this OC side up to D, this makes an exterior angle for this triangle AOC. So, this x is equals to the sum of 1 and 2. Okay, x equals to the sum of 1 and 2. Because 1 and 2 are equal, so we replace the 1 by 2. So x equals to 2 plus 2. So x equals to twice of 2. This is our first equation. Then we take similarly in this triangle, that is triangle BOC. Again, BO and OC is radii. So angles are equal by the theorem 7.2. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay. Then again, this y angle is the exterior angle for this triangle BOC. So y equals to angle 3 plus angle 4. Okay, angle 4 plus angle 3. We have this 4 is equals to 3. We have proved already. So y equals to 3 plus 3 and y equals to twice of 3. Now we will add this equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, x plus y equals to twice of angle 2 plus twice of angle 3. We take 2 as common here. So 2 plus 3. This x is AOD and this y is BOD. When we join or add these two angles, AOD and BOD, that becomes AOB. Okay, AOB. Angle 2 is ACO and angle 3 is BCO. The sum of both the angle ACO plus BCO become ACB. So angle AOB is twice of angle ACB. This way we can prove this theorem. The angle subtended by the arc at the center of a circle is double the angle subtended by the same arc with any point on the remaining part of the circle. Okay, if you have doubt, you can ask.